Hey friends, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel, and I am really getting sick and tired of making videos telling the audience about the latest scam that's going around for guitars. But unfortunately, this is necessary because I want you guys to be informed about that stuff, and now I have to make another video about this. So the thing I'm talking about in this video is the Firefly guitars. And obviously, I cover a lot of these guitars, like at least probably every month on average for the past 2 or 3 years. I've done a video about a new Firefly guitar. For good reason. They're super affordable, they're always expanding the product line, and they just make really cool, really affordable guitars. You guys know that if you've been watching the channel. But the problem is, because these guitars are so popular, a lot of different sort of opportunists have come up and are trying to make money off of people that don't understand where you buy these guitars, and in some cases there's just an outright scam that's been going on lately. So bear with me on this because there's kind of like 3 different things I want to go through here, but this all has to do with Firefly guitars and how you can avoid getting scammed and getting ripped off. So the thing I want to start with is there's basically 2 official ways, 2 good ways to buy a Firefly guitar. Number 1 is guitarsgarden.com. That is the official Firefly Guitars website. So when you go on guitarsgarden.com, that's got all the latest guitars and whatever models they have you can buy on there. Guitars Garden, that is the actual official website. Now, the other way is some of the models are also sold on Amazon.com. So if you buy a guitar through one of those, either through Amazon or from Guitars Garden, you're going to get, a real Firefly guitar. You're not going to get ripped off. You're going to get the guitar you ordered, all that stuff. That's all good, right? But aside from all that stuff, which is totally fine, there are now 3 new things where people are either getting outright completely ripped off, they're just having their money taken and they get nothing, or in some cases, they end up overpaying for a Firefly guitar because they don't realize like how they're ordering and that kind of stuff. So to start with, I want to go through the thing which is the outright scam, and that is this website right here. This is Firefly Guitars with two S's on guitars, and look at this. It's a kind of a nice looking website. I guess a little bit cheap, right? But look, it says Firefly Guitar official website right on top there. This is absolutely not the official website, and this is a complete scam website. You order something on here, you will get nothing, okay? You pay money and you don't get anything, right? So this is an outright scam here. So I want to make sure everybody knows about this. Don't use this website. You're just going to get ripped off. And there are a few kind of giveaways here when you start to look closely at this. Like, let's click on this one. Now it says it's a 2020 Firefly JSN FF338 hollow body guitar, but we click on that. Look at the picture. That's not even a Firefly. That's a Grote guitar. They don't even have the right picture on here. So there's a few things like that which are kind of giveaways, but a lot of this stuff, it looks, if you just kind of glance at it, it looks legitimate. And also these prices are kind of in line with what you would pay for one of these guitars. These are similar to the real Firefly guitars prices. So if you end up on this website, either through a Google search took you here, or maybe you saw like an ad on Facebook, something like that, and it takes you to this website, look out for this. This is a scam website, and you can click all the way through here, add to cart or buy it now. We go to checkout, you put all your information in here, you pay for it, and then you will get nothing. This is just a complete ripoff. So watch out for that. Firefly Guitars with 2 S's. Don't use it. Now, there are a few other websites that I want to make sure you know about. Now, these are not outright scams, okay? This is a website called thefireflyguitars.com. There's another one, Firefly Firefly-guitar.com. These are just about identical websites. They're very, very similar. And the deal with these is these websites are simply set up to make affiliate sales. And what this does is you can find this website. This will show up in a Google search for Firefly guitars, and a lot of people will like, oh, that, fireflyguitar.com, right? That sounds legitimate. So they click on this, and it's like, yeah, okay, they've got the guitars here. So you'll be looking at this, and you can click on one of these links, shop now, and what that does is it forwards you to Amazon, and then you can buy the guitar on here. And here's the little trick here. It forwards you to Amazon, but it does it through an affiliate link. So you will now buy the guitar through Amazon, and the person that runs that initial website is going to make a commission off of it. So it's not a scam, okay? And you're not being ripped off. You, as the customer, you're paying the same amount that you would if you just went directly to Amazon. It's just that these other websites have been set up to make a little sales commission on the guitar that you end up buying. So again, those websites, you can use those, and the guitar will show up. It's basically the same from your perspective as buying it through Amazon. It's just that whoever runs that website is going to be making a sales commission on it. So it's just something to keep in mind. But now, there's another thing going on here. This is the third thing I want to tell you about. Look at this listing here on eBay. This is one of the FFLX guitars, and they're using the standard product photos that are, the same ones that are on Amazon. And look at this, the shining dimes, positive feedback. They've got a lot of sales. This is based in Florida. And you can buy this guitar on here. And if you order it, then the guitar will show up. You'll get your guitar. It's going to be a regular Firefly guitar, just like all the other Firefly guitars. But look at what's going on here. The price is $311.68. But wait a second. The exact same guitar on Amazon is $219.11 as of right now. Sometimes these prices fluctuate a little bit. They both have free shipping. So if you look at that price difference, well, that's almost $100 more if you buy it through eBay. Well, why is that? Well, all that's going on here is someone has a sort of drop shipping account set up, and you buy the guitar from eBay, but it'll actually ship to you from Amazon. And so the person that runs this eBay account, they're just paying the regular Amazon price. They pay $220. The guitar gets shipped to you, but you're paying $311, so you're overpaying by almost $100. It's the exact same guitar. It's even going to be shipped to you from the same place. And honestly, I think what's going on here, like with this eBay account, they've got positive feedback and they're making a lot of sales. I think the people that buy from this account through eBay simply don't realize that the guitar is also for sale on Amazon at a much cheaper price. So that situation with eBay and Amazon, it's not an outright scam. You're still going to get the guitar that you ordered, but they're just taking advantage of the fact that you don't realize that that exact guitar is available through Amazon for almost $100 less. And there are a lot of situations like that, where maybe a seller is just hoping that you don't realize that you can get the same guitar somewhere else for much less money. Another example of that, and this is pretty much the last thing I want to talk about, is the same thing happens over on reverb.com. Now let me show you this. This is an extreme example. This is the Firefly, the Buckethead V, right? The white with the red stripes on it. Very cool guitar. Look at this. This seller here is selling it on Reverb for $649. And even while they have this guitar listed on Reverb, you can go over to Guitars Garden and get the exact guitar for $249. That's a $400 difference. And you might be thinking, well, how can people fall for that? How can they not realize that the guitar, is so much cheaper on the main website? Well, honestly, all it takes is one person to be cruising around Reverb, and they look at that, and it's kind of an impulse buy, and they don't bother looking, they don't bother looking around the rest of the internet to see if the guitar is for sale somewhere else. And I think that does happen often enough where people just end up buying these totally overpriced guitars. Okay guys, so unfortunately, Those are the latest scams going around right now when it comes to the Firefly guitars. And a lot of these same principles can apply to other guitars. You know, you might find a guitar that's for sale on Amazon for, let's say, $300, and the same guitar will be listed some other place for like $500. And all they do is when you buy it from this other place at $500, that person puts in an order on Amazon for $300 and has it shipped to your address, and they end up making that extra $200. So that's just stuff to watch out for. But if you only take away one thing from this video, it's that first website I was talking about, Firefly Guitars with 2 S's. That website, stay away from it. It's a complete scam. Okay guys, so look, let me know what you think of all this stuff down in the comments section below. I really get sick of having to make these, watch out for the scam videos, but these things just keep coming up again and again and again. So hopefully a lot of people watch this video and now they know about it and they know to stay away. Okay guys, thanks a ton for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Thumbs up, and I'll talk to you very soon.